Prince Andrew's accuser, Virginia Giuffre called on the public to stand with her against sex trafficking.
He knows what happened. I know what happened. And there's only one of us telling the truth. And I know that's me.
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor has just lost it all. His ranks, his military medals, his public duties, his good name. Yet sources say he's telling friends this might be the best thing ever to happen to him. Radar Online reports that close sources claim he jokes about dating apps, plans pub visits, and says he's freer than in decades. Meanwhile, Sarah Ferguson is said to be scrambling for a place to stay after learning she can't go with him to Sandringham. Andrew, by contrast, is reportedly acting like a man freshly released from confinement. But here's the catch. New Epstein emails have emerged that contradict his well-known BBC interview denials. U.S. lawmakers are still waiting for his response. So is Andrew really relieved, or is this denial at its most elaborate? First, subscribe and turn on notifications, because what's behind this odd behavior is darker than simple relief. Many thought Andrew would crumble after King Charles stripped his remaining honors. Legal papers were signed, his heraldic plaques have reportedly been taken down from official buildings. His name has been removed from royal books. He's been erased from ceremonial rolls. Still, Radar Online sources say Andrew seems thrilled. One insider said he has completely shifted moods, claiming losing his titles is a relief, that he no longer needs to act royal. Reports say he's joked about dating apps. He mentions visiting pubs like anyone else. He supposedly talked about throwing parties again and introduces himself as Mr. Windsor with what sources describe as a proud flourish. An associate claimed Andrew enjoys being a regular person, but with finer drinks at the table. That's the report. But here's what makes it strange. This carefree behavior is happening while damaging documents keep emerging. The newest Epstein emails show messages and photos placing Andrew with Virginia Giuffre. This contradicts his famous BBC claim of not remembering her or the photograph. The emails also challenge Andrew's insistence that he cut ties with Epstein in 2010, showing connections continued after that year. U.S. lawmakers have asked for a transcribed interview. While most would panic, Andrew is allegedly chatting about dating apps and pub visits. The contrast is surreal. Then, just days ago, he was reportedly seen horseback riding near Windsor Castle, his first public outing since the latest email revelations. He appeared calm, almost casual. After reportedly hiding inside Royal Lodge, he suddenly shows up while his world continues collapsing. Inside Royal Lodge, the situation is different. Reports suggest Sarah Ferguson has been told to arrange her own housing. She won't be offered a royal property or any palace home. When Andrew moves to his new Sandringham estate residence, she reportedly won't accompany him. Sources say the king's decision is final. Yet insiders claim Andrew still expects household staff to treat him as His Royal Highness. Butlers reportedly still address him that way. Staff allegedly continue to bow or curtsy. Andrew reportedly insists this is his birthright and cannot be undone by the king. This sense of entitlement is not new. Former royal maid Charlotte Briggs revealed that Andrew kept 72 teddy bears perfectly arranged on his bed at Buckingham Palace, spending half an hour daily arranging them. If one moved, he reportedly yelled. Other staff claimed he bullied employees and made bizarre demands, often shouting if instructions were not followed exactly. His catchphrase, "Hurry up," was known throughout the palace.
These stories circulated for years. Now, without titles, these accounts have resurfaced. Andrew's alleged carefree attitude does little to counter these stories. Every visual symbol of his royal identity is being erased. His role in the Falklands War, once a point of pride, is now overshadowed by scandal. His photographs are reportedly removed from official settings. His plaques quietly disappear. He's excluded from family events, announcements, and speeches. Legal moves from the king formalize what many already suspected. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor is no longer a working royal family member. His self-created Mr. Windsor persona has no official recognition. Soon, even Royal Lodge may not remain his domain. This leaves a man without ranks, duties, prestige, palace support, or public favor. Yet, if reports are accurate, he speaks as if freed. Allegedly joking about dating apps, pub outings, parties, and trips, he appeared horseback riding just before the US Congress awaits his response about Epstein. The timing raises serious concerns about his judgment. Sarah Ferguson is reportedly packing. Alleged bowing rituals continue inside Royal Lodge. Damaging emails loom over everything. Andrew seems detached from reality, acting like a commoner while insisting on being treated like a prince. But what does this behavior mean? It could be real relief. Decades of royal rules, constant scrutiny, and endless duties take a mental toll. Losing everything may genuinely feel freeing. Or it might be an elaborate coping strategy, denial disguised as optimism. A man refusing to accept reality might convince himself his downfall is freedom. Another possibility? This is strategic, crafting a public image of someone unfazed, living their best life, making it seem the scandal and lost titles don't matter. The truth is likely somewhere in between. Yet the gap between his mood and reality is clear. The monarchy has removed him from everything. The public judgment is harsh, and sympathy is nearly absent. Andrew, if reports are correct, seems to think this is the start of something better. Emails continue emerging. Investigations proceed. Questions remain unanswered. Yet he's allegedly planning his next pub visit. A man who had it all, lost it all, now claims he's happier. So I want to know, do you believe Andrew is genuinely relieved, or is this denial? Is this a psychological coping act disguised as liberation? Will he try a comeback or retreat into private delusion? Comment below. I read every response. Subscribe and turn on notifications because if Andrew continues this commoner reinvention or more damaging emails appear, you'll want to see what happens. To understand how his entitlement and staff treatment led to this, click the video on your screen. The humiliation at Windsor Castle shows exactly how far he's fallen in the eyes of those who once feared him.